What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. My name's James. A lot of people over the last couple videos have been talking about my glasses. They want to know what kind of glasses I'm wearing, what brand they are, how much they were, and kind of just going from there. So today I want to talk about my glasses collection. I'm a big glasses person. I really like the fact that you can buy something and it kind of just elevates everything. It's a good conversation starter. It can add fun to an outfit that, you know, maybe doesn't have a lot of kind of excitement to it. Like I said, I was telling you guys, I work in a pretty conservative environment. So being able to wear some like pop of color or some fun glasses is a great way for me to express who I am. And I'm also a big lover of quality, so I always try to get really nice glasses that I can wear and then they're gonna last me a really long time. When I buy my glasses, I try to buy them as sunglasses first. When I'm done using them, I can take prescription lenses that, you know, either needed to have been changed or just are no longer something that's kind of part of my aesthetic, and I pop the lenses out and I put the regular lenses for the sunglasses back in so I can kind of get rid of them, swap them out for something a little bit cooler, or I give them to my fiance. She gets a lot of really cool glasses as well. But let's get into it, and I'll go, you know, well, first we'll start with these. These are my Jacque Marie Maje Sheridan. For those of you guys who don't know who Jacque Marie Maje is, they're a brand out of LA. All of their glasses are going to be made in Japan, and they focus on kind of limited releases inspired by, you know, they've done stuff on Enzo Ferrari, they've done stuff on James Dean, they've done some stuff on Bob Dylan. They kind of do inspired classics with a twist. This is one of my favorite brands just because of its quality, the way that it looks, how everything kind of works out. It's just a really exciting brand. So you look in like the area where the temple is, and you can see that they've got like some kind of silver detailing, and it comes all the way down to the end as well. I just think it adds a great aesthetic in the temples as well. So if you'll see, they've kind of like a dagger, and you'll see a lot of their glasses will have this kind of dagger thing, which I think is super, super cool. Another really cool thing about Jacque Marie Maje, because they're such a small production, they try to make everything for the most part like limited edition. You'll see that like these ones are number 368 of 500. That doesn't mean that this sells out and they're never gonna make another pair of black glasses, but they kind of tweak a thing and they do another 500 of them or another 300 of them. These are my Jacque Marie Maje Sheridan. You'll notice that I've got a number of pairs of Jacque Marie Maje. So I think, you know, value for money, they're just a great overall pair and I really like them. So again, Sheridan by Jacque Marie Maje. Let's get into my next pair. My next pair that you'll see, again with Jacque Marie Maje. These two pairs that I got are gonna be kind of like staple pieces for me. They're something that I'm always gonna have a version of in my collection just because I can wear it with so many different things. They're gonna be conservative enough that if I wanna relax or if I want my glasses to be kind of like a secondary moment on the outfit, they're perfect for that. These are, again, the Jacque Marie Maje. These are called the Zeppelin. So you'll notice that the ones that I had, my Sheridans are in a black with silver. These are going to be in a tortoise with gold detailing. I really like these because they're very similar to the Sheridan that I have, but you'll notice that the shape on them is going to be a bit different. I really like the fact that it's a bit of a thicker edge to it. They're kind of a bit nerdier in a way. And the gold detailing is nice if I'm wearing a gold watch. I'm a big watch person as well. These are just an awesome pair. Again, they did the limited edition on these. These are number 153 of 500. Yeah, again, you'll see like the big details. It's much thicker. You're seeing the keyhole where your arch of your nose would be, so it's got like that keyhole thing. These are just a regular clear lens. My Sheridans are going to be a transition, so they go from clear to dark, like gray. I really like these because when you live in the city, you have to carry a bunch of stuff, and having the ability to just have transition glasses is nice because then I don't constantly go into like one store, take them out to put these in, take them out to put these in. I kind of just deal with the transition of a couple minutes or a couple seconds sometimes to have these done, and it's perfect. Again, very excited. I love these glasses. Jacque Marie Maje, limited edition, made in Japan. These actually have clip-ons. So instead of me doing the transitions like I do on these, most of the glasses I have are gonna be a transition lens. these are gonna have a clip-on. So the clip-on is super, super cool. It's gold as well. Clip-on on them is cool, so it adds a kind of a flair and kind of a vintage feel. Like I was saying, Jacque Marie Maje kind of plays homage to vintage stuff. The one issue that I will say about these glasses, and especially when you do this, is the fact that they get quite heavy. I'm constantly kind of pushing them up. I need to go to Customize, I believe it's called now, to have them tightened because they're sliding and it's kind of driving me crazy. Again, Jacque Marie Maje, highly recommend the brand. Definitely worth checking out. The prices of both of these pairs, Jacque Marie Maje is not inexpensive. They're gonna be expensive investment pieces. The one thing that's nice about them is they do hold their value. I believe these glasses were just over about $500, and then these ones were just over about $500 as well. That's not including the lenses, but if you're paying for Pradas or you're paying for Versace or anything like that, like these are a way better quality pair of glasses that will last so much longer, that will hold up so much better, and just awesome glasses. And you'll see that I've got kind of more classic pairs that are just a little bit more traditional, because I wanted something that you just kind of throw on and you're always going to have a good outfit. Wear it with brown, wear it with black, wear it with gold, wear it with silver. It kind of just works in every aspect. The next pair I have, I don't have them on me. They must be in my car. I wore them in my last video. Those are called the Dealan. So the Dealans I got in, they're a noir, they call them. The Dealan Noir. You'll notice that they have the blue lenses on them. They give you kind of a Ray-Ban-esque look. Those are inspired by Bob Dylan's glasses that he wore. I forget when he wore them, but I'll post some more pictures of that. I love them because they're like a big chunky pair that is kind of Vietnam era, which I think is just a really cool aesthetic. I love the tinted blue lens. So I bought them specifically as a blue lens because I wanted something a bit more fun. I don't wear them a super amount just because they are a bit interesting from a tinted standpoint, but I absolutely love them. I think they're just incredible glasses. I love the detailing on the side so that they're black. I don't know how many they made of that piece, but we're super cool. Worth every penny. I think those were about 600, 550 plus the lenses. So those are the Dealans, guys. Check them out. I'll leave descriptions or links all in the things below, and we'll kind of go from there. Now we're gonna go into still Jacque Marie Maje, pair of kind of a classic pair. Like I was saying, most of my glasses are gonna be transitions. These ones I got as specific as sunglasses. These are a favorite pair of mine. I believe these are called Scarpa or whatever. I got these because at one point in time in my job, I was doing a lot of driving. So I really liked the fact when you're wearing transition lenses and you're in a car, they don't transition all the way. So your glasses are never actually sunglasses, and it's super annoying. So I wanted just a regular brown kind of aviator sug. I love how the temple with the gold detailing. The reason why I went with these is because I had the blacks that were prescription that were transitioned. These were gonna be my like kind of Miami Vice-esque pairs. Like I said, I love the look of this aviator. I went with brown again because I wanted, brown is so easy to wear on days where it's not super bright out. So it just works out in a very nice way. These are Jacque Marie Maje. These I believe were like $640, I wanna say, maybe a little bit less, I don't know. And they're limited edition, so these were number 100 of the 400. Really love them. Jacque Marie Maje, again, great pair of just like sunglasses. You won't see me wearing these obviously in any of the videos because I don't need them all that much. Again, Jacque Marie Maje. Now, I'm out of Jacque Marie Maje. I'm going into some more kind of fun-esque glasses. With these glasses, these are gonna be my chrome hearts. I used to have a few more pairs, but I got rid of them. When I get out of a style, that's the nice thing about the Jacque Marie Maje and then the chrome hearts is if you don't love them anymore, and because I already put them as sunglasses, I can just sell them and get, you know, say 80% of what I paid. So if I paid $1,000, I sell them for 800, and I only paid $200 for a pair of glasses. I look at that as like, I bought a pair of Warby Parkers. I got a lot of value for them and I was able to get rid of them, which has been really nice. So these are a pair, I did a video of them. You're already probably pretty familiar if you checked out my videos. If you haven't, check out the videos that I've already put. These are the Deep. The Deep 3 is one of my favorite pairs. I wanted a rimless kind of Cartier-esque pair, but I wasn't willing to pay the Cartier prices. These retail for about $1,800. Give you kind of the Cartier vibe without the Cartier price. Cartiers are about $300 3 to 4 grand. I love the look of these. I love the inlays of the lenses. I love the finishing of the temples or on the arch of the nose. You've got sterling silver, which I think is kind of a cool touch. These are just awesome glasses, and you'll see them transition quite a bit. Again, the Deep 3, these are my most recent pickup. This is probably my only pair I'll get for the rest of the year, maybe the next 2 years, because this is a lot of money for me to spend on a pair of glasses. My only qualm with these, again, they're transition lenses, so they get to a super dark black, the fact that they're super narrow. With the Jacque Marie Majes, they fit so well, and because they're like polycarbonate, or they're not plastic, I forget the name of it, I'll put it in the right here. These are like narrow. So you'll see when I wear them, they kind of jut out right here. You'll see they kind of pull. And that's kind of annoying for the amount of money that I paid, and I don't think they fit me all that well, and they're not super comfortable. So these are a bit kind of annoying, but I love them, and they are a perfect vibe for the aesthetic that I want. Again, these are great. I wear them to work, and they're not over the top as far as you look out of place in a job that you have to wear a suit, but they're also not so boring that people are like, oh, you know, it's like, it's a great in between. These are an awesome pair, and again, sunglasses, so I'll be able to sell these probably for like 12 or 1500 bucks, basically paying for a pair of Warby Parkers over a course of a year. So I'm kind of a dummy, and I realized that I actually have one more pair of Jacque Marie Majes that I completely forgot about. This is probably one of my favorite pairs of glasses. You've seen me wear it a few different times. These are so cool. They give you kind of Chrome Hearts vibe. I actually bought these because I didn't want to pay for the Chrome Hearts. It's funny how that works out. You just end up getting the thing that you originally wanted. These are the Dorado. You'll see that they're a rimless as well. These are a silver with a bit of a gold inlay, as there was a detailing on the back part of it, but it wore off over time, but they still look great without that kind of, it was like a red kind of ruby-esque look. I love these. Sorry that they're so dirty. You'll see that they've got a 1950s inlay. You'll see that they're engraved. The detailing on these is just so cool, and these are a transition lens as well, so these will transition from clear to like a red ruby or like a brownish red. It's just such a really cool vibe. I try to get away from black lenses just because when you live in the city and you're walking around, it's just like so dark. Like, I want to be able to walk into a store and be able to see stuff and not have to take them off. I wear glasses for a reason. These are cool. This is probably one of my more expensive pairs. These I believe were $1,100. So these and the Chrome Hearts were probably my most expensive pairs that I own currently. There's not the number on these. I believe there's 250 made. They're a full titanium. They're actually really strong. Like, I actually beat them up really bad, and they held up amazing. So definitely check out these. These are the Dorado. If you guys want me to do a more in-depth review of the glasses, comment below, and I'd love to kind of hook you up and help you out with some more, or just comment of what you want, and I'll see if I can send you some pictures via DM or something like that. Love these pair. Again, these are called the Dorado. Definitely worth checking out. Next pair of glasses. This was when I was kind of starting my glasses journey, and I wanted something that was kind of fun but also not really over the top. You guys have probably never seen these before. Don't wear them all that much anymore because I've got so many other options. Another pair of Chrome Hearts. These are the Chrome Hearts, so you'll see that the clear lenses, they give you a bit of really light inlays over here, and then they're gonna be metal on the side. I got them because again, I wanted something that was a bit more classic. These are called the Plucks. The Plucks, they're not transitions. There's nothing about them. They're just regular glasses with the gold detailing. These are nice because they're elevated with a twist again. I like having something that's kind of slightly different than the norm. So these are a really cool option. They fit me really well, and they're super comfortable. These have kind of turned into my like glasses that I wear if I'm just like gonna hang around the house and I want something super comfortable. These are a great option. The clear lenses allow me to just kind of have a really like, there's so much light that enters, which I like quite a bit. Sorry, they're so dirty. These were, I believe, were $780. Chrome Hearts is really expensive. That's kind of why you'll see me move away from them, just because I think you can get a lot of value for other brands for less money, like Jacque Marie Maje or the next two brands that I'm gonna talk about. But this is another great pair that I'll have for many, many years to come. But again, these are the Pluck by Chrome Hearts. I love them. They're just great classic glasses. Now I'm out of Chrome Hearts and I'm out of Jacque Marie Maje. These are glasses that I've had for a little while now. I don't wear them that much anymore. This pair I was actually in Germany, and I just walked into the store and I fell in love. You've definitely seen them, they're around as well. This is a brand called Mikita. Mikita is a really cool brand. All their stuff is made in Germany. Everything that I was showing you right there was actually made 100% in Japan. These are German, so when you look at really well-made glasses, Japan, Germany, and France are gonna be the best. These are the Maje Sheridan limited edition. So these are Mikita from Maje Sheridan. I'm sure there's a name for them, but I don't know the name. I love them because they've got like the little M's on them. So you'll see throughout the thing, they've got like all these little M's. A big thing that Mikita is too, is they don't actually have any screws. And these are like bulletproof. These are like, if I'm going to the gym or if I'm going climbing or going running, these are a great option for me. I love how light they are. They're super stretchy. They can be bent. They're just great overall, air quotes, beaters. And I got them in Germany when I was in Berlin, and I love like kind of the memory behind them. I think they're just such a cool pair with a lot of fun kind of look to it, and overall just amazing glasses. I love the roundness of these. So they're kind of a bit nerdy, which I like as well. These actually have a slight tint to them. There's a slight silver tint with like a mirror. So in certain lights, you'll see the kind of reflection in the mirror of them. Just a great beater that you can play with and just go. These, I believe, were like 450 euro. I don't remember. These are about 3 years old. Awesome pair of glasses. I got 3 more pairs to go, so stay with me. The next pair that I have are a favorite of mine. I don't wear them anymore. They've been transitioned into Victoria's glasses. I'll eventually probably end up stealing them back, but as of right now, I don't have them. But this is definitely a brand that I would recommend checking out if you haven't. These are called Eyevan. So Eyevan, again, is gonna be similar to a Jacque Marie Maje, where they're doing like homage pieces. So these are the Eyevan, I believe it's like 7285, I'm sorry, 7285, Eyevan 7285. And I like these because they're kind of John Lennon inspired, but they've got a twist. Again, it's a new kind of thing. So the lenses itself are flat. There's no roundness to the lenses. And so this is why I didn't turn these into prescription, is because if I wear prescriptions, they have to be rounded. It takes away like that cool kind of aesthetic. And then another thing is, if you look at the temples, again, it's the inlaid filigree-esque look of them that gives it such a cool vibe. And then in the temple, on the arch of the nose, you'll see it. I love these. They're full titanium, made in Japan. Eyevan is a Japanese company. Highly recommend them. Great glasses that'll last you forever. So this is a pair that I just got. When I say just got, I'm talking about less than a week ago. Can't even wear them yet. So these are some Cartiers. I never thought in a million years that I would have Cartiers. Like, these are just so cool. You get the wood inlay, you've got the sterling silver. These are a bit older. They're like from like probably the early 2000s. So they're not vintage yet, but they're definitely really cool. The issue with them is there's no lens. And so I need to go have new lenses put in, and then also a screw put in. If you have any recommendations on where to go to get screws and have these kind of fixed, let me know, because they're not cheap and they're gonna be kind of expensive to have them fixed and altered. I am really excited for the Cartiers. I've wanted these like kind of, I want buffalo too, but these are gonna be like in like a rosewood or something along those lines. Super cool pair of glasses that I love and I'm really excited to wear. I love the vintage kind of vibe of them. I know it's hard to say without wearing this, but the Cartier kind of vintage feel, it's just gonna be so cool to wear on a day-to-day. And I'm gonna put regular lenses in these, and just these will probably be like my new kind of fun pair. Cartier, my only pair, probably my only pair that I'll ever have. Very excited about these. All right, now I got the last pair. If you saw my pickups video a couple weeks ago, you'll know exactly what they are. These are like inexpensive compared to what I have. And these are like my running glasses. Like I was saying, last video, I wanted something that I could run in and just kind of have some fun with, and then wear them if I'm like going hiking and kind of just chilling, relaxing. And these are the Oakley, these are the M2 XLs. So these are just like a classic take on their very like traditional glasses. I love the shield look of it. So it's a full shield look. It keeps the light out really well. They're comfortable. When I sweat, I don't have to worry about kind of being gross. They wrap around my face really well, and they're just, You know, these I think were like $140. They're polarized. They're just awesome. Highly recommend them if you're looking for kind of a fun pair of glasses. Those are the glasses that I have. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Feel free to leave a comment if you want me to do a more in-depth video of that. Pretty shot with my glasses. I don't think I'm gonna be buying more for the foreseeable future, or again, I'm gonna kind of consolidate, get rid of stuff, and then move forward. But I hope you like this video. Let me know if you wanna see more videos of me kind of with my collection. All sorts of different cool things. I'd love to kind of show you what I already have. But you guys have a great day. I'll see you soon and be safe. Goodbye.